Hi everyone, another day has passed. Rain is moving into the Ozarks. What about the cabin fever forecast though? Is it going to be wet if you're itching to get outside? No, really it's kind of neat because unless you're a fan of walking very early in the morning, the next couple of days are really pretty good. Temperature's a little cool tomorrow, 50s most of the day, but the showers get out of here early. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, pretty nice weather, temperatures in the 60s. Now, on the subject of weather, I'm taking a look at the overall weather pattern across North America, central United States over the next 1 to 2 weeks or so. Now, little note, the more out in distance you get with a forecast attempt, the less accurate it is. However, two long-range models that actually go out that far are in basic agreement, so I kind of think this is going to come to pass. Take a look at this. Now, these little colored areas you see kind of moving around in the flow, you can think of those as the upper level storm that is so often mentioned by meteorologists. They're little swirls in the atmosphere. But what I want you to notice is that they continue to carve out kind of a dip in the overall flow out in the western United States. They're coming in off the North Pacific, Gulf of Alaska area, and they keep doing that. That's why I draw that little line right there. That's kind of a dip in the jet stream. So whenever you have that out west, in the springtime, it generally means you have opportunities to bring up Gulf moisture, unstable air, showers, certainly thunderstorms, maybe severe weather. It's not an impossibility. I think we have probably several rounds of that due over the next 1 to 2 weeks. And again, both the models I look at that go out that far are in general agreement to that point. So that encourages me in thinking that I think we'll actually see that pattern unfold. Well, in this environment now that we're in, where a lot of people are staying at home, learning at home, working at home, well, I'm in the solar industry, no different for us. So it is very easy for me to do a presentation for you about solar. You can kind of see what you'd be looking at here. This is all done through Zoom video. It's easy to accept a link. I kind of go through what you're seeing here, which is a presentation, and then how far we take it beyond that depends on how prepared you are in a way. If you have how many kilowatt hours you need in your home, and if you want to know more about that, see the solar links on my tedwkeller.com page. So that would prepare you more. But all you have to do is email me or send me a message through Facebook or any other way you can think to do it, and we can easily set something up like this. If you've been curious as to see how solar works and whether it will work for you, I can certainly help you out. Well, hey, I love getting badges. Who doesn't like getting badges? And I was just informed I got two. So my Fitbit told me I got a badge, which is the Lighthouse badge, which just means I've climbed a lot of steps apparently. That's good. And by the way, the last week I've cleared 10,000 steps a day walking outside. Beautiful. I've been waiting for spring to come, and it's here, and the weather cooperated, and I'm real proud of that. Also, I mentioned last week on a video, there's a site, just go to Trailhead. It's a learning site connected to Salesforce. And Salesforce is a kind of an Uber CRM system that a lot of people use, more than you realize probably. And Trailhead is just a neat way to learn more about it, and you get badges for doing it, and it just kind of makes you feel good. So if you've got some time on your hands, I recommend going through that and just seeing how well you do. And in a similar fashion, you know, my daughter teaches piano at Conservatory of the Ozarks. Now, of course, with everything that's been put in effect with social distancing, that you might think would become a little more difficult, but they have, like so many people now, overcome that obstacle and can do it digitally. So if you are interested in taking piano lessons, of course, or any other lesson, they have all kinds of musical and voice opportunities there. I'd recommend heading on over to their website and see what they've got available. And of course, there's a Keller there, my daughter, and she's a junior apprentice, but she'd be more than happy to take on another student, and she's good. My lovely wife is a Pampered Chef consultant, and she's been making more videos too. It's a common theme tonight, right? How we're coping with the coronavirus self-quarantine, or however you want to put it, distancing. And she made a video, and I'll put a link here on the tedwkeller.com site for how to get to her Pampered Chef Facebook page as well. And with all of the stuff that I talk about in these videos, if there's a still image or if there's a link, you'll find the video on the top of the post on tedwkeller.com, and then you'll find appropriate links or images down below that video as well, so you can maybe stop and look at it in more detail without having to rewind the video all the time. That's it for me tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.